dominant. And I have a lot of pictures left over from my collage wall, like a lot of pictures. So what I figured I would do is make like a little collage board. I have like this, I was making an emotion thing, but I made this piece of artwork that goes in a frame, and I'm sick of it. So I ended up cutting this piece of paper to fit the frame, and I think I'm gonna go through a bunch of my leftover pictures and make a collage board to hang up on the wall. Because I still have a fat stack of photos left of just random stuff that I like, or I didn't know what to do, or memes, or just random stuff. And I figured, why not? Because I had this piece of artwork hanging up in my bathroom, and I think I'm just ready for something different. And why not use photos that I already have? Because why not? I'll keep that one whole for now, and just cut them up and do different stuff with them, because I really, I have nothing better to do. I just finished my college class, so I did my final, so now I have nothing to do. I also recently got out of whip jail, and the only project that I have currently is my knitting project. And I would say I'm like 60% done with that. I'm pretty much done with one whole one whole side. So I figured, why not do something? Because I'm done, which is exciting. I've been thinking about different projects that I want to complete. I think there's the Chloe sweater that she released recently. I can't think of what the creator's name is. So I pulled a bunch of yarn out from my stash to make that. And I think that I want to, I want to finish my knit project first. I feel like I've got the garter stitched down fairly well. And I think the knit stitch is next. I'm not sure, to be honest. I think learning how to increase and or decrease might be my next move. But I've been watching a lot of videos about knitting needles and different types of knitting needles. I guess I just dove off the deep end and bought expensive knitting needles from the get-go. And a lot of people, there were some harsh critics. I bought the Chiagu. I think I bought the 4 inches, maybe. The 4-inch. This is pretty. So I'll cut this one. I don't know. I've noticed that some people just don't like them simply because of the brand, and I think that's crazy. I really like the knitting needles that I bought. Yes, I can acknowledge that they are luxury. They were $200. Okay, that's not cheap. But I have the Clover crochet hooks. So I think for like $80, I ended up buying the Clover Takumi bamboo needles. And that actually, I feel like, prolonged my knitting journey. It was really hard, and I completely quit knitting. I think I made like a little 4x4 swatch, and then I was like, never again. And I realized that it's just that those needles for me were insufferable. So I bought the needles that I bought now, and I sold my other needles, and I've had great success, in my opinion. So now that I think about it, it is kind of disappointing to think that the Clover knitting needles were no good. I didn't like them. That doesn't mean that somebody else might not like them. So, but I think for me, it's because a lot of the yarn I use is natural fiber yarn. The project I'm making on my knitting needles now is acrylic. I'm not even gonna lie. But I think it was, for me, the bamboo was just too grippy. And I know that really isn't a thing that a lot of people feel that way, but for me, it was way too grippy. So I feel like because I guess I don't really have a tension issue, which a lot of people choke their yarn. They have it way, way too tight. And that was just not a problem for me. So what are we gonna do? This is a very random picture of just a bathroom. I don't know why. A lot of these are either pictures I've taken or random things that I've screenshotted off of social media that I like. Some of this stuff may be from Pinterest, but I don't think it is. I pretty much went through my screenshots and my camera roll to see what, like, here's a tattoo of a cat. So I don't know if I want to do it this way or not. Let me start laying some stuff out. But I'm excited to have started knitting, because that was one of my what do you call it? I had a mood board for this year, and that was one of the things on my mood board, and I'm really happy to have accomplished that. I also put that, what did I put? I also put that I wanted to read 25 books, and then I was a crazy person, and I was like, well, maybe I could just do like 100 books this year. Crazy, delusional. I think that works out to like 100 books a month. And for like the first couple months, I did really good. And then I just, somewhere along the line, I decided that I was done and that I didn't want to do it anymore, which I feel like is very fair. Like, that's not a crazy sentiment to feel. So I think I got to, like, this year so far, I've read, how many? 22 books? I think. Something like that. And I'm gonna see, because I'll read like a lot of books in a short period of time. Like, there are weeks where I'll read like 2 books a week, 3 books a week. So I feel like for me, it just depends. But I'm gonna go with 25 books. See if I can make it to 50. I think anything realistically over 25 is a bonus. Like, that's a lot of books. And I should be happy and not have to go completely overboard. You know what I mean? Like, the world is not going to end if I don't read all those books. This is crazy. So I have all these photos, right? And I brought double-sided tape. That's very delusional of me. I should have grabbed glue. I'm gonna go grab some glue. I'll be right back.